Welcome back to Fashion Automatics. It's your boy LA Bill. I'm a fashion designer. I'm the host of Fashion Automatics from Chicago, representing Infinite Build. I'm back. I got a new guest on the show today. Can you introduce yourself for our audience?
Hey, my name's Yamonie Noy. I'm the owner of Yamonie Noy Collctionz. I'm from Chicago. You already know. I make custom clothing from scratch, and I'm here to deliver whatever you guys need.
For sure. So you do a lot. So you know what I'm saying? I see you on the social media promoting your clothing. So when did you first start making fashion?
I've been making my own clothes since I was in high school. It all started way back, I want to say 2010.
2010?
Yeah, it was this 1/4 of July.
12 years?
Yeah. It was this 1/4 of July. I made my own shorts. I have it. It's on Instagram still. I made me some. I actually painted them. I didn't make them from scratch. I just customized, But it was still, but it was still mine. It was still something I put on there. And I wasn't, mature enough for the fabric, but I painted my own shorts. I made the little top to go with it and the headband, and I actually, promoted it and I wore it. And from there, I started making my own earrings in school. They wasn't like gold, but I had the wires and the beads. Those didn't sell though, so I stopped selling them quick. I thought I was gonna get some of them. They didn't get that well. But you try. I tried. So I went back to clothing, and I had a more successful, time in that. So I want to say 2020 was my birthday. I actually took it serious, and I made my looks for my birthday weekend. And I posted it, and I got like a good reaction. And everybody was rocking, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to keep on doing it. And I've been doing it, and it's just getting bigger and bigger. So I'm like, that's what's up.
Shout out to you.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
Thank you.
Shout out to the brand. What do you say your brand called again?
Yamonie Noy Collctionz.
Yamonie Noy Collctionz?
Yes.
Oh, y'all heard it on Fashion Automatic. She got a good brand out here. Y'all make sure y'all check her out. And make sure y'all subscribe to our page out there on YouTube. You watching on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe, like, comment. Make sure you give us some interactions. We out here rocking with you. Also, we on Apple, Spotify, so make sure y'all follow us. We on all podcast platforms. So, when you was growing up, like, who gave you your fashion inspiration? Like, who you looked up as, like, your fashion role model?
Well, I when I was younger, I really wasn't even into fashion. That's the funny part about it. I actually got into it with my grandma. Like, she was the person that was doing fashion. She was sew. Yeah. And, she was old and she could never put the needle in the thread. So that's where it came from. I would, thread the needle. And, like, we weren't rich. We was growing up, Sometimes, if our uniform ripped, we gotta sew it back up. Coat rep, it is what it is.
Right.
So that's where it really stemmed from.
Right.
And I always remember that. Then, we'll go to like, different programs in the neighborhood. They had arts and crafts, and, I do internships. They just have it available, and I just stuck with it.
Right.
And then I was just like, what, this is something I like doing. I just kept doing it. Then I just put myself out there as that, like, what, I make clothes. Right. I just woke up, I make clothes. I didn't even have a real inspiration, and that's the funny part about it all. You know what? I can't say that. My inspiration in fashion was Lizzie McGuire, matter of fact. Lizzie McGuire, yes, matter of fact. Lizzie McGuire, I gotta take that back. Lizzie McGuire, yes, for sure. That was my fashion inspiration. That's Lizzie McGuire, for sure. And That's So Raven,
Okay.
Those was my girls.
Okay, y'all heard it here on Fashion Automatic.
Yeah, I can't play. Who am I playing with? The Nanny, yes.
Okay. Cause I noticed like as I ask that question more, I think about it too. Like, who like people like fashion role models, and shout out to my boy Mikey Fresco. If you ain't see that interview, y'all got to check it out. He said his role model was Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson. And I ain't realized, like, even though they got their own brand going on, but I ain't know how much, like, people, like, oh, yeah, I look up to them, like, in a fashionable boy. I just thought only because, like, he just sang and dance. And then Michael Jordan, he just, like, hoop. And I ain't know people was, like, looking at them as, like, fashion icons.
Exactly.
So that's why I like to get people, you know what I'm saying, like, what's they role model, what's their inspiration behind, like, their style and their creativity, even with, like, making clothes. So, when did you make your first sale? Like, when was, like, the first time, like, you soul clothes.
Oh my God. So, oh my goodness. So, it all started. I made a boutique. I started off. I started my boutique with $200. I had $200. I bought like, I want to say probably like 15 outfits, and I sold them for like $4. I made my selling the wholesale. I'm gonna say wholesale. I'm gonna put the emphasis on that because it wasn't my brand. It was wholesale clothing.
Right. Okay.
And I opened up my wholesale boutique in 2019, as well as Yamonie Noy Collctionz as well.
Right.
No. Let me take that back. I opened up my boutique in 2017.
Okay.
And then following 2019, I opened up Yamonie Noy Collctionz. And I'm going to get to that. Now, I made my first sale with wholesale in 2017. That's, it was easy to sell because it was wholesale. So I started that with $200. Once I put it on there, everybody was ready to buy because, it was ready to make. And I made a lot of money.
Oh, yeah.
And it was enough money. It was okay. But I was like, well, if I could do this, I know how to sew. I might as well, become my own wholesaler. So I started making my own. I started that in 2019. So I sold the wholesale for about 2 years. And then after that, I tried to go, my own wholesaler. But it wasn't easy as I thought.
Right, okay.
I thought it was going to be, I can make it. So whatever I was just, paying to get shipped, I could just do it. No, it's not that easy. So I'm just now, it's 2022. I'm just now getting to the point. But I'm going to get to that. So I changed my brand in 2019 to Yamonie Noy Collctionz, where I made a custom clothing. So I actually didn't get a sale from that until this year. Last year, 2020.
Okay.
Was the first year I got a sale in my brand. And it took me 3 years. But I didn't give up. And it's just like, once you get that first sale, it's history.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Everything is history. Because now I'm getting sales, and I'm like, I'm not even prepared. I'm like, what? You got to be careful what you ask for, because it comes fast.
Yeah, and that's the one of the reasons why I like to bring fashion design up here on this platform and share their experience, because fashion brands has been like trending and more popular. Like you see more fashion brands are coming every day, and a lot of people making more clothing lines, and it's just like it's a popular movement going on, and it's powerful when it's like you see a lot of brands become successful. Like you see brands in Chicago. So for the audience out that's listening, this is why we have fashion design come up, like the hit-old experience, like the starting from only $200 and not making a sale for 3 years. Like, people need to hear that, because people just think like, oh, this person's a fashion designer, they rich, they just got it all together and everything just easy smooth. Like, hold on, wait a minute, that ain't it.
You gotta shape into that. You gotta
you gotta, like, you know what I'm saying? You really gotta work for that, and not just know any old just work. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta really like sacrifice and invest and stuff too. So into my next question, I think you kind of answered it too. So I was gonna ask you, like, when was like the first time you felt like established as a brand, like your personal brand, like
this year. I feel this year I feel established, cause it's like now I know what I'm doing. I know what I want. You know what I'm saying? I done made sales. I done did birthdays. People done trusted me for their birthday, so I don't want to talk. People done trusted me for their birthday, so I feel I feel big.
Right.
That's big for me, cause I never thought I'd get a birthday that quick. Right. Like I do work, but I don't have much work. But the little work that I do have, what they say, quality over quantity, I got some nice shit. So people done trust me with their birthday. So that's big for me.
Right. So what was that moment like? Okay, so the birthday. So like the first time you did a birthday event, was like that moment you was like, oh yeah,
I was nervous. I had it started from my job, because everywhere I go, I promote myself. I have my coworker. They was asking me, they always, what you do outside of work? So I told them what I do. She wanted to support me, so I told her, I'm kind of nervous. I never did nobody's birthday. She encouraged me. She said, no girl, do it. I trust you.
Right.
And I did, and I snapped, and she liked it. And ever since then, I had that confidence, and I just been delivering. Right. And I got 2 more birthdays after that. So I did 3 birthdays in that year. So now I feel, for my birthday, I went crazy for my birthday too.
Oh, okay. So yeah. So what's one thing that you feel like you wish somebody would have told you, like, before you started, like what's some advice, some like pointers or something that you wish, like, dang, if somebody would have told me this earlier, sooner, instead of me like having like try to figure it out, what would that be like?
It would be the back end, the financial, and the inventory part. The math aspect of it. Because I didn't think about any of that. All I was thinking about was making clothes. I didn't think about inventory. I didn't think about stocks. I didn't think about, the numbers and what you get. I didn't think about none of that. Mm-hmm. So that's the part that I'm having trouble with. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to let that stop me, The numbers still manageable enough for me until I can get to that level. Hopefully we get to that level where I can't manage it no more and I need the accounting. But that part, yeah, it's kind of scary too, because it's like I don't even know how much I really made, on my business, business wise, and I never really cared to know because, I started a business, but I never, I didn't take it that, I didn't understand it, like I didn't take it that serious, I was just doing something, just believing in myself and just getting reactions. But I never thought about, I'm going to make this much this year. I never thought that. So now it's getting to the point where I'm making sales, and it's like, now I'm thinking that, like, now I need to, like, now I'm like, what did I make? How much did I? So now that's what I'm going, take my time out. It's a different, aspect of it now. So now it's going to be taken more serious, and that's when you get more deeper into it, and, you just grow. So. Yeah,
you definitely do, like, especially, like, when you doing, like, anything and you just trying to like develop what you doing, you so hungry for it till you trying to like learn and educate yourself. Like, I'm gonna find out what's going on in this area. Like, if I don't know it, I'm gonna get around until I get to find out what it is and stuff like that. So like, even when just like tracking your sales and tracking your audience, like keeping track of where you made these sales at, what area you was in, what city you was in, who bought it, how old they was, like taking accountability of who your market is and all these type of things, like just studying that. And it's just like, you know what I'm saying, just a lot of things to just take into consideration and just like from a business perspective, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So, but like tell me about some time like when you felt like like when you like this I'm done with it, I give up, I quit. Like, how you ever had a time where you felt like that?
Yes, I kind of get that out the blue sometimes, but not lately. But it's not even me where I get, it's just the energy around me. Just, being from Chicago, like, it's just so much happening to your loved ones, and it kind of throw you off track sometimes, So it's like, how do you push forward after losing, a friend that you didn't, knew your whole life, and it's heartbreaking sometimes. And sometimes I just sit in my room. I don't want to pose because I don't want to interrupt, grieving sometimes. And I kind of stop myself.
From a more, I'd say like a fashion, from like a more of a, like a, what I want to say, like a fashion standpoint, like a time where maybe you felt some hate towards your brand, or somebody might have said something, or a customer,
Okay.
And then make you like, you know what, I ain't, you know what I'm saying, this is why I don't deal with it, like, in that type of aspect.
Well, I had a time, it was real slow for me at one point. It was real slow for me at one point. And when I wasn't making sales, I felt like maybe I probably wouldn't be as big because, with all the competition on Instagram, you see Gucci, you see Louis, you see everybody on there going crazy. And you would think to yourself, like, man, I never get to that point, But then, you can't put no limit to your dreams, because I literally woke up one day and had a sale.
Right.
After wanting to give up that same night.
Right.
And that little small sale really kept me going. Like, that, they don't know how much, that my coworker. Right. Like, that kept me going.
Right.
And when I wanted to give up because I wasn't seeing sales.
Exactly. I hear you.
And I went to work promoting my brand, but I still didn't think anything of it. Nobody's going to buy. And, you got to be more confident in what you deliver. And ever since then, I've been having that confidence, and now I've been getting the sales with the confidence that I've been putting in my business and the energy now. You got to put that into that. You have to know you can go get a sale, not think. You got to make a piece and feel it and make it with love and say, I'm going to sell this, and you're going to know it's going to sell. And you got to know.
Right. So let's get more into your personal fashion. Let's talk about your fashion. Like, okay. Let me see. Talk about what you wore to. Did you go on prom?
Yeah, I went on prom.
Describe what you wore on prom.
Well, I was the theme. I was the 1920s for prom. I always liked that. I had finger waves, curls on the side. I had a all gold sequin dress. I got an altar, and I got my dresses from Peaches. Y'all know. If you from Chicago, you went up prom, you know about Peaches. Shout out to Peaches.
Shout them out.
For real.
Chicago.
And I got it altered. It was short in the front and long in the back. In my date, he had an all white tuxedo, and I had him get this, the suit jacket short in the front, long in the back, and we stopped. It was that.
Okay.
I had a glitter gold heel on, makeup did, red lip. I was in 1920s.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I feel that. Gotta step all the way.
Yeah, the Great Gatsby era.
Yeah. And shout out to Prom 2022. They've been out here looking good. I mean, I've seen a lot of great photos, especially all over social media. People been sharing them. Y'all been doing y'all thing, and I know a lot of y'all ain't been on prom yet, so keep the dripping. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it stop now. So talk about, like, as growing up, everybody used to be wearing costumes for Halloween and stuff like that. Everybody used to like dressing up. I had to dress up for like going to school, costumes. What was your favorite costume growing up for Halloween?
The easiest one I used to always make. Sometimes I would be a dead president. You already know.
A dead president?
Yeah. I put the white on my face with the black around my eyes. That was the cheapest one. The signature, the cat. All you have to do is paint your face and put a tail on your butt. Vampire. I always got some teeth and put my, I was always creative. Halloween don't play with me. I would, man, look, I turned invisible on Halloween.
So, okay. Let me see. Oh, yeah, I got a good one for you, too. At what age would you allow your daughter to wear heels? You think it's appropriate?
Man, I'm gonna be tight because my mom was tight on me. I ain't new school. I'm old school. She gonna be having to be. I wore a slight heel for 8th grade graduation. Slight little heel. Probably 14, little smaller heel for graduation.
Oh, okay. So, okay, let's go here. So, how much? Okay, so it's this thing out here, like, with fashion. A lot of people say that fashion is like a women's industry. Mm-hmm. Women dominate the industry as far as wearing fashion, being more fashionable, making the clothes, and all these different things. What do you feel? What's your take on that?
Fashion is for everybody. Fashion is for any creative. Whether you a he, she, there is no gender on it.
So, yeah, that's a solid question. I rock with that. So, let's get back into it. Like, what's your favorite brand that you always wear? Like, something that you, like, every time they release something, or you just see this more in your closet than anything else?
See, me, I'm funny like that. I don't got no type. I got a different type of swag. Like, I wear so many different things. I don't have no one set style. So I got clothes from Akira, I got clothes from Nike, I got clothes from Sports, I got interview clothes, I got all type of different looks. So it's just a bunch of different looks in my closet.
Oh, different looks. So
you see me now, I got on I got a shit mesh top with a blazing with some combat boots. Like, I'm different. Like,
I feel you. Definitely got to be different out here. Definitely, like, it's too much of the same style walking around.
But exactly, like, see, you would see these and think I won't have gym shoes, but I have gym shoes. I got heels. I got all different type of stuff, literally.
Wow, so it's lit in the closet.
Yeah.
Man, if y'all on YouTube, y'all like, comment, subscribe. If you listening on the podcast, make sure y'all follow and y'all comment, and make sure y'all keep following Fashion Automatics. And yeah, let's go on here and keep this thing going before we get up out of here. So, what's your favorite store? Like, where you like shopping at? Like, for it could be a location, it could be a website, or it could be a mall. Like
right now,
what was one of your favorite places?
I love Akira.
Akira.
I'm rocking with Gucci right now. I've been rocking with Gucci lately. I've been putting in that work.
Oh, okay. Shout out to them. They got that. Hey.
And yes, I can afford them. Like, shout out to Gucci. Everybody try to make it seem like, oh, they put these emphasis on these brands and I rock with it. But if you work, you can afford anything in your budget. Mm-hmm. Don't limit yourself. Right. Because I limited myself thinking I couldn't afford this for a long time, and now look, I be in Gucci. It's going up, y'all. So I'm rocking with Gucci right now. I'm loving Kim Kardashian Skims. She snapped. I'm sorry, she snapped. I gotta get her some of that, but it's sold out. He's steady selling out.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna catch him. I'm gonna catch him.
Her, like Rihanna, Beyonce, like
Oh
all
my goodness, how could I forget Rihanna, Fenty? Oh my goodness, yes.
Like, they brands, they sell out. They very popular, and they definitely got a big demand on they in they field. So they killing the market. They over killing the market.
Yeah, for sure.
So what you like about our show, Fashion Automatic from Chicago? We always coming through fashion topic. What's something you like about our show, and what's something that you would like to see on our show?
Shout out to Fashion Automatics. They gave me the opportunity to have an interview. Thank you. I manifested this. So I like that about the show. They giving young locals in the city an opportunity to, promote themselves. That's what's up. Because you can't find that everywhere, so you got to take opportunities when you get them.
Appreciate
I like
that.
the setup. This is very professional. I love it.
We appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that. Definitely rewarding to hear from you too, because that's our mission. That's our objective on Fashion Automatic. You know what I'm saying? For people just come up here, talk about their fashion, talk about their wardrobe, and promote fashion design and fashion trends all around. And so let's get into some brand reviews, because I just got to see, what you like out here. Let's get the audience in tune with some brand reviews. I got some brand reviews for you. So if you don't know how this goes, it's fashion versus. So basically, I'm going to say a brand, and I'm going to say another brand, and it's up to my interview, Yamonie, to go ahead and pick which one she'll prefer. So let's go ahead and go with the first one. Nike or Jordans?
Nike.
Okay, well, I know this one. Nike or Adidas?
Adidas.
Oh, yeah? You like Adidas like
yes,
that?
Adidas, snap it.
Oh, okay. Adidas over Reeboks?
Adidas for sure.
Adidas?
Yes.
Okay. So, Champs or Reeboks?
I'm Reeboks, actually. Reeboks. Not even gonna lie to you.
Okay, the Jordan 1s or the Jordan 2s?
I like Jordan 1s.
Jordan 1?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like Jordan 1s.
Yeah,
but the Jordan 2s, ooh, that's tough. That's tough. The Nike Dunks versus the Nike Air Max.
Oh, come on, don't do me like that. Do not do me like that. Don't do me like that. Oh, you trying to make, Nike Dunks. Oh my God. Dunks, man. I gotta go to Dunks, man. Dunks been going cool. I can't even play Dunks right now.
Okay. You got the Dunks. Yeah, that's a tough one. I ain't gonna do. I ain't gonna.
Yeah, he
I'm
wrong.
I'm gonna stay out of this one.
I ain't gonna put me under the bus.
It's a versus. You know what I'm saying? It's a one-on-one fight. I can't. You know what I'm saying? No jumping in.
Don't jump me out.
Don't jump me out. So, LeBron's or KD's?
Oh my God. I guess KD's, right? I guess KD's.
Okay.
I'm gonna go KD's.
Okay. You got KD's, huh? Okay.
Yeah. He said you got KD's? Oh yeah, I'll go KD's.
Yeah, that's a good one, isn't it? That's a good versus. Like, I ain't gonna lie. So let me go here. Balenciaga versus the Yeezy. Who you got?
I mean, if you want to go, it depends on what you're going for. But I'm gonna go with Yeezy. I'm going with my boy.
Shot
I'm going
Town.
with Ye. I'm going with Ye. I mean, you can do Balenciaga for your luxury if you want to go, But Yeezy's just, them shoes cold. Them some cold shoes. Them some cold pieces.
Oh yeah, he
Them some next level. That he not even in 2022. He making shoes for the man, please.
Oh, for the future, huh? He way ahead of his time. Like probably a lot of people would say, and a lot of things he do. So, Kanye, Chicago, Fashion Automatics, you know what I'm saying? We definitely in tune with that. Lead that. So, Timberland boots or ACG boots?
Timbs.
Yeah, definitely. Let me see. Steve Madden's or Kohans? by Nike?
I like Steve Madden's.
Like Steve Madden.
Yeah,
I like Steve Madden's, but it's some cold high and loafers. I just love so much.
Man, don't Steve. I just bought me some Barbie pink Steve Madden heels with the Barbie pink purse. Steve Madden purse.
Wide collection.
Yes. So, but they been snapping on the heels. I like them for Steve Madden. Steve Madden. I'm sorry. Steve Madden cold. When it comes to them thigh boots and them heel boots, oh my God.
Okay, Burberry or Versace? Clothing, apparel.
I'm gonna go with Versace.
Versace?
Yes.
Versace over
because that's
Burberry?
more. Yes, it's more of my style.
More your style.
Yes, I have like a more vintage look. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna. I love Versace. I like Versace.
Okay. Dolce and Gabbana versus Louis Vuitton.
LV.
LV. Oh, okay.
Louis.
Chanel versus Prada.
Chanel.
Chanel got Prada.
For me, I love Chanel.
Hommie.
Chanel, you know why? Y'all, let me tell you something about Chanel. She makes her own fabric from scratch. That woven, that's made from scratch. That's made from the Chanel factory.
I gotta look into that on Fashion on the Mat.
Yes.
Maybe we need to go ahead and look into how they making this fabric from scratch. For sure. So make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Cause we might need to do that segment. If you on Apple listening or you on Spotify listening, make sure y'all follow the podcast on Fashion Automatic because we might need to figure out what's to that. You know what I'm saying? One of these episodes. We still rolling with season 1. But before we get up out of here, I got a couple remember that, you know what I'm saying, like a couple fashion eras where I just want to touch on before we get on out there. Like, do you remember these eras of clothing? Like, people used to rock these. It was like the hottest thing ever. I know everybody got their little story. Like, I remember we watching this and we went to this party. Or I need to rock this so I can went there. All type of stuff. So, do you remember when everybody was wearing like the Aeropostale house there? Like,
yes, I do.
Remember when everybody was going crazy about that? What you got on that era? Like?
That was high school. I was in Manly. I was going to high school, and we was going to juke parties, and we was having fun. We was downtown, kicking it at the McDonald's. We'd go right down to the water tower to go get some more.
Okay, what about when a Nike Adidas jogging suit just? When everybody just when it just became popular.
Now that was wild because they brought the 90s back. They gave 90s babies who grew up the chance to get some of that because that Adidas what with the matching shoes with the matching jacket with the pants. Oh my God, that was crazy.
And even that era back then, it was like they had all like the basketball players, that commercial, the Adidas commercial, like that shit was just trending hard. Like
yeah, it was. That was wild. That was crazy. I got some of that too. I had the mint.
Oh yeah. So, do you remember? I know we from Chicago, and we from shout out to Chicago. We out here, but it was an era where we used to always wear these spread on T-shirts. I used to see them block club parties, mom for their birthday, funerals and stuff like that. During the era, you don't really see that too much nowadays, but back in that era when that was going on, when you first get your sprayed on shirt, you got that made
Bud Parade.
Oh yeah, you used to go to those?
Yeah, at the Bud. That was the time. I was go to me and my cousin. We used to match. We'd get sprayed on shirts, and actually it's coming back. People throwing these freak nakes. It's been going down.
Oh yeah.
The 90s is back. They've been getting on spray painted shirts. Now I've been seeing the spray painted Dickies.
Oh yeah. I ain't seen those.
I seen the spray painted Dickies. Yeah, they've been spray painted lately. It's been going down.
Oh yeah, I ain't know about that.
But me, I would get my stuff spray painted for the Bud Parade. That was the time, yep.
I used to always watch it on TV. Everybody used to be go to the channel that's coming on. But what about the era? Because some of these eras kind of overlap. Some of these eras we probably still in today. Because I want to say this one, and I know the next one we still in this era too. But this one, what about the Pelly jeans, the Pelly jackets? I know it's kind of more trendy back in the day, more 90s age, more that era. but it's still kind of popular today. Like I had one in like 2010, 2011, 2012. Like, hey, I'm rocking though, and I go get one today. Like for real, like I like the. What about that era?
Man, that was the best time of my life. Take me back. I just made a status. I said, man, I miss the Pelly niggas because these moose nigga niggas, I can't get with them. Bring back the Pelly boys. That's when life was good. Please, I know my heart beat fast right now. I miss buck 50s. That was life. That was life.
That's another one I was gonna mention up there, and that's like the main reason why I wanted to like get into fashion, because you know people say like women dominate the fashion game, and like put out more masculine looking clothes where you can look good, but you don't have to like you can still be confident as a man. You don't have to be pantsuit tight. You ain't have to do all that extra. You know what I'm saying? You can come out here, look the part, and still be solid, clean, and straightforward with your look. You know what I'm saying? Like. And that's what we do on Fashion Automatic. So I really be trying to get a lot of like the youth involved in these type of conversations. Like, raise their awareness about what they're projecting out here in the world, and just having a creative expression for art and fashion and stuff like that, and feel confident in what they're wearing every day. But let's talk about the Fubu and Fat Albert era. Like, before you answer that. This era, the reason why I mentioned this era, it's a podcast out on Club Shay Shay, the owner of Fubu. He had he showed how he started the Fubu, clothing line. So, and it just made me remember about that era. So that's why I brought that up. Like, do you remember like the Fubu? Because Fubu was like, it was cool at one point till they just after a while it was like, oh, that's like some knockoff, like some like no, you don't want no, because they had real Fubu and they had fake Fubu. Like if you ain't had the little official line in the back of the food.
Yeah, go ahead.
For real,
talk to
real, for real, like people was like checking Mom's Fubu.
Yeah.
They was checking mine. But like for real, like what you know about that era? That's what I know about that era, like from the Fubu era, like.
Now see that I was a little young. I wasn't old enough yet. I think I had one of my cousin's shirts. I wore one of her. I ain't have Fubu, y'all. I wasn't in the Fubu era. I ain't getting no Fubu. I'm more in the Jabot era.
Oh, okay.
I'm 94, so Fubu was a little before me. I didn't get I didn't get the Fubu.
Okay, you didn't get the Fubu, but the Jabot era, you was rocking the Jabot.
Yeah, I'm Jabot era, yeah.
Oh,
Apple bottom. That's academic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Black Label. That's
Oh, that's when
Lot 29.
Yeah. Oh.
That's that's the era I was in.
Okay, that's your. Okay,
yeah.
I remember that era.
South
I know
Pole.
that. Oh yeah, I definitely remember the South Pole era. That era was kind of.
Oh, I had the Boom X code. I was one of you feel me? I want that one 90s day.
Yeah. So.
Hold on, wait. We can't forget the Lugs.
Oh, the Lugs. I had some.
My daddy bogus. He gave me some Lugs. He wrote for that. I was just funny as a I got the Lugs picture.
Just when you knew you was getting some Timberlands, and you open that shit up on Christmas, and a fresh pair of Uggs is in there. I mean Lugs. No, I said Lugs in there. For sure. That used to be. Oh yeah, you had to. I'm rocking the Lugs. I'm out here. You feel me? That was what it was back in the day. And then that's why I had to bring up like the Champion, because Champs was not like Champs used to be like that. Like even when you walk, they had their own store. You know what I'm saying? Like you go to their own Champ. Oh, they got their own store. Go to Champion, and they had jogging fits. You get all anything, the socks, the shoes, everything. But yeah. So, let's talk about the Converse. Do you remember the Chuck Taylor era?
Yes.
What you know about the Chuck? Because I didn't get none, because every time I go to the store, like my OG be like, boy, don't get them shoes. That ain't no shoe. That's just that's paper. That's just cloth. That's not even a shoe. I ain't buying that. See, so that's why I ain't never had no Chuck Taylor. And they was too flat.
Chuck Taylor, that was my freshman year. We used to wear them with the shorts with the You won't believe it. With the collar shirt at the bottom, with the tank top over it tucked in, with the chucks. And whatever color your tux was with the color of your collar shirt. Do not get me started. The real ponytail days, the real house. Yeah, it wasn't on etches. Ponytails.
I already know that. I remember that era too.
With the baller match the chucks. Whatever you know was matching.
So tell me about so I know you know about this era, the jersey dress era, because it was
my God, yes.
It had to have been like in the era like when people wearing like a throwback jersey. So you know, the women on the side, so they wearing jersey dress. So tell me about that that era, like you was with the movie, you was with the.
Yeah, I had a jersey dress. I had like 3 of them, and every time they was for the Burberry parade, for sure. I had, yeah.
So you was popping up on TV then. You know, you probably had your little, you know what I'm saying, TV time.
I hope I did. Because the boys used to be packed.
Oh, yeah. In that era, it used to be packed. It ain't nothing like this new stuff. Like, that ain't packed. Like, back then, it was filled up. You couldn't even, like, drive down the E-way, go downtown, or none of that. Because it's overpacked.
And we would shop for that day. And I would get, like, jersey dresses. I remember me and my cousin, we would always match. We'll get our shirt spray painted sometimes. It was big. We'll pop out.
So yeah, let's go ahead, wrap it up. It's been a great interview. We done had some fashion experience from Yamonie and her brand. So go ahead, tell us where the hottest fashion podcast at and where to find you on social media.
Shout out to Fashion Automatics. Thanks for having me. My name Moniebagzs, aka Miss Do Too Much on Instagram. Or you can follow me on Facebook at Cash Doll.
So yeah, you heard it here. It's your boy LA Bills, and fashion designer. We from Chicago. You know, we always representing, and that's been another episode of Fashion Automatics. We out there.
See ya.